Okay. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because this is my first international chalk art festival that I'm going to, or if it's a Halloween, or that it's been a really crazy month, or that this is the first day of November and it's National Novel Writing Month, or what. But I've done a bunch of videos. I haven't uploaded them. I promise to upload them soon. I have so many thoughts and things that I want to share with you, because there's nobody else here. See? Nobody is here. Nobody's home. Nobody's here to witness this. But the technology of the digital age is here to witness this. So, a friend of mine came earlier. Thanks to all the people, Chris, Jerry, Theo, Bean, everyone that's driven me around to help me get all this stuff done, and all the people who bought body painting artwork so that I could buy the plane ticket and go on this trip and make all this happen. So thank you to all of you. And but I wanted to show you, like, okay, so normally you guys have seen the pictures, right? I have bins and bins and bins of chalk that I take with me, and it's kind of one of the things I'm sort of known for. But I can't take all that on the plane. In fact, for one summer I did try to do that, and yeah, the airlines like really ate my chalk. Well, first they ate the carts that my chalk were in, and they really kind of got smashed to pieces. So I have bought a case that I can take onto the plane that should meet the standard regulations for being able to fit in the overhead bins and all that kind of thing. And so I've been sitting here organizing chalk, and I kind of wanted to show you what it was I was doing, and not at the end, but like in the middle, so that you can kind of see the progress and how it all works. So here is one side, one half of my chalk arts, and these are the really big sticks. Okay, so the story behind those is that the company that makes them, oh, I'm so sad. They were bought out by another company, and that company has no interest in continuing these chalks. So I will use them for the brilliance of the colors that they are. And the Gyrie's gave me a little gift box that had this color in it, which is different from that pink and that red and that orange. So I am going to use it in the piece in Sarasota, Florida. And then in here are some neons. And I was also told that they went out of business, but lo and behold, I guess Gyrie's has a stock, not Gyrie's, Meiningers has a stockpile of them. So I have an assortment of yellows, oranges, pinks, and reds, whites, blacks, and then yellows. And this, okay, in real life, this pile looks different when I'm looking at it versus what it is here in the camera. So this is actually like fuchsia. It's a super, maybe if I take a piece away, you can see how really bright and distinctive that is. But it's really super bright. So even though all I have left are broken bits and pieces, I am taking them. So a lot of times people ask me what types of pastels that I use. So this is the box that I got. So if you look at these chalks in here and these sticks here, that is what $75 of chalk looks like. Just the big sticks. Just the big sticks, okay? And then at the Chalk Art Festival at Arapahoe Community College, the kid who got Best Use of Color, he had this brand, so I learned something from him. and I got it, and if you look, I don't know if you can see this brand label, but it's like, it looks like Korean or something like that on the label, as the people who made it. But I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and they were really super brilliant. I haven't had a chance to take them out yet because I wanted to kind of show you. So let me see if I can hold this in my chin without turning off the video and show you, because these are like super duper brilliant. Oh, it's stuck. There's tape on the end. Okay. So I guess what I'll do is I'll untape a bunch of things at the same time. So these over here, I'd never heard of this before, but it's called Ambrite. And very specifically, it is the brightest stick-colored chalk that I've seen, and it used to be owned by an antique company. And so Tracy, who was chalk arting beside me, gifted me with this, and he told me about this little mom and pop store that that went out of business, and they have these in there from like the 1950s, and they're dark blue, and this is the most amazing blue that I have ever seen, no joke, in my life. This says dark blue. And prior to him showing me this, I'd never seen the word Ambrite. I'd never heard of Ambrite. In here, it actually shows you how to work with Ambrite, and it's just an amazing color. So like even here, it's just, the blue is just brilliant. It's amazing, and I can't wait to work with this color when I get to Sarasota, Florida. I am totally going to use this blue because I want to see it. So anyway, I looked it up online, and a box of antique Ambrite is worth about $4. So about the same price as it is today. So here's the side that you can very obviously see I have not organized yet. But anyway, and this thing is just, whoops, camera, really awesome. It has these little cups, and I'm going to stick some more supplies in there. So yes, back to this. Alright, let me see if I can find a way to do this so that you can see it at the same time I'm doing it. Ha-ha! Alright. Because I want you to see how really brilliant these colors are. So yes, sometimes it has to do with the brands that you buy and all that kind of good stuff. My thing is, I'm just addicted to color, and I can totally say it is the fault of the Denver Chalk Art Festival, Mike Rieger, and Jen, who I was with when we were stumbling down the street, and she was the one who was chalk arting. That was totally both of their fault. Her for stopping me and him for inviting me. And I gotta tell you, I totally got addicted when he had me go in there. Alright, so you can see how really super brilliant these colors are. Like, and just to make my point, alright, so here's another thing about our brains. This is really long, I know, I don't care, but I don't have any other way to share all this information. When you take these colors and you stick them out in full spectrum ultraviolet light, the brilliance, wow, it's loud up here, is just amazing. I mean, look how bright. My God. Look, 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 look. Look at those blues. Look. Can you see that? Can you see those blues, how amazing they are? And and this is not even sunlight, because the sky is really super duper gray. But I mean, wow, it's just even more brilliant. So when you get to some place like Sarasota, Florida, where the sun is shining and it's all amazing and cool, see how much more dull that looks now that we come inside? They look bright, but not as bright as it is outside. It hits your brain. It lights up your head. If you could look on an MRI, it would just be lit up like a Christmas tree when all those colors hit our brains and just light things up, and it's so brilliant and amazing. And I think that's why people like chocolate art festivals. I think that's why we just love the colors, because we, like when we're kids, there's lots of colorful things around us, and when we get older, you know, our apartment kind of loses color, you know, or some people's do. There's other people that have more color because it's a part of the culture. Anyway, I just really got excited about all these colors, so I'll take a few pictures of what all the chalks look like when I'm done and stuff. But you know, I brought some of my chalk and pulled them out of my bins for the ones that I looked at the picture that I was going to use, so you could see exactly what it was going to be. And then let me see if I can show you the exact picture that I'm going to use. Here it is. So you can kind of see. Alright. Yeah, the color's not quite translating on the camera. There we go. Still not quite translating, but you kind of get the idea. There's lots of really brilliant colors that are going to be in there. So, just barely a little more than 24 hours before I leave, and oh my God, I'm so excited. I promise to take lots of pictures and video if I can, and hopefully I'll make some new friends. And I know I have some friends in Florida that are going to come see it, and yeah, so I love you guys. Sorry for the video being so long, but I wanted to share like all this stuff about the color that people don't know about. Alright, I love you. Mwah. Have a good November. Bye.